Imagine if I told you that the secret to living longer, having a sharper mind, and a healthier heart was already sitting in your kitchen cabinet, and nobody is talking about it. What if the missing link between you and the healthiest people on the planet is not an expensive supplement or a superfood you have never heard of, but a common powder that is cheaper than a cup of coffee? The healthiest people in the world use this spice every single day. It does not just add flavor to your food, it is a medicine that fights disease, fires up your brain, and prevents aging. So, what is this ancient, forgotten power? It is not just one spice, but a golden trio that works together: turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon. These three spices, often overshadowed by modern fads, are the backbone of diets from Okinawa to the Mediterranean. They are the secret of centenarians, and they are backed by hard science. Let's talk about turmeric first. It is the one that gives curry its yellow color. But its real power lies in a compound called curcumin. Let's be honest for a second, we are falling apart from the inside out. Inflammation is the root of almost every modern disease. Heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, arthritis, they all start with inflammation. Turmeric is nature's strongest anti-inflammatory. In fact, studies have shown that curcumin, the main active ingredient in turmeric, is so powerful that it matches the effectiveness of some anti-inflammatory drugs, without the side effects. It works by blocking a molecule in your body that triggers inflammation. But here is the catch. That beautiful yellow powder in your pantry? Your body has a hard time absorbing it. Without a hack, it just passes through. That is where the next spice comes in. Black pepper. If you use turmeric without it, you are wasting your time. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine. Research shows that piperine boosts the absorption of curcumin by a staggering 2,000%. This is why traditional cooking always combines turmeric and pepper. It is not just for taste, it is chemistry. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Always consult a qualified health professional before making changes to your diet or supplement routine, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are pregnant. Now, let's look at the science. A 2025 systematic review of clinical trials confirmed that curcumin supplementation significantly improves health markers, including reducing bad LDL cholesterol and lowering oxidative stress. It is a shield for your cells. But inflammation isn't the only enemy. Think about your brain. We are all terrified of losing our minds as we age. We fear the fog, the forgetfulness, the darkness of diseases like Alzheimer's. People spend thousands of dollars on brain-boosting pills. What if the solution was a yellow root? Researchers found that taking curcumin extract for 18 months significantly improved attention and memory scores in adults. It is being investigated as a potential treatment for Alzheimer's symptoms. It actually helps clear the brain of amyloid plaques, the toxic proteins that cause the disease. Here is the thing, you do not need to take a million pills. The healthiest people simply eat it. They add it to rice, soups, stews, and even teas. Next up, we have ginger. It is more than just a stomach soother. We have all used ginger ale for an upset stomach. But this root is a powerhouse of healing. It contains gingerol, a bioactive compound with massive anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. A systematic review of meta-analyses published in 2025 confirmed what traditional healers have known for centuries. Ginger is a potent anti-inflammatory. It significantly reduces C-reactive protein and TNF-alpha, which are key markers of inflammation linked to chronic disease. If you have arthritis or muscle pain, ginger can help. But here is the kicker. Ginger is a blood sugar regulator. According to a review of meta-analyses, in patients with type 2 diabetes, ginger significantly lowered fasting blood sugar and hemoglobin A1c, which measures long-term blood sugar control. If you struggle with energy crashes after meals or have a sweet tooth, ginger can help stabilize your metabolism. Plus, it speeds up digestion. It helps food leave the stomach faster, reducing bloating and indigestion. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. We are living in an era where chronic disease is exploding. Diabetes, heart disease, cancer, dementia, they are all on the rise despite all our medical advancements. We have more doctors, more hospitals, and more medications than ever before. Yet, we are sicker than ever. Why? Because we are treating symptoms, not causes. We are popping pills for high blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar, but we are ignoring the root problem: what we put in our mouths every single day. The food industry has poisoned us with refined sugars, seed oils, and processed junk. They have stripped our food of nutrition and filled it with chemicals that inflame our bodies. But here is the good news: you have the power to fight back. You don't need a prescription. You don't need a doctor's note. You just need to open your spice cabinet. Let's talk about something that rarely gets mentioned: the anti-cancer properties of these spices. Cancer is a terrifying word. We all know someone who has been affected by it. But did you know that curcumin has been studied extensively for its ability to fight cancer at the molecular level? It can actually kill cancer cells and prevent them from spreading. It does this by interfering with the growth pathways of tumors and even cutting off the blood supply that cancer cells need to survive. Of course, this doesn't mean turmeric is a cure for cancer, but it is a powerful protective agent that lowers your risk. Ginger also plays a role here. Studies have shown that ginger extract can induce cell death in ovarian and breast cancer cells. It is a natural apoptosis trigger, meaning it tells damaged cells to self-destruct before they can turn into tumors. And cinnamon? It has been shown to reduce the growth of leukemia and lymphoma cells. When you combine these three spices, you are building a daily defense system against the most feared disease on the planet. Now, let's think about your skin. We spend billions on creams, serums, and anti-aging lotions. But true beauty comes from within. Inflammation ages you from the inside out. It breaks down collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and youthful. Turmeric, with its powerful antioxidant properties, fights free radicals that damage your skin cells. It reduces redness, evens out skin tone, and gives you that natural glow that no makeup can replicate. Ginger improves blood circulation, which brings more oxygen and nutrients to your skin cells. Cinnamon helps with acne and blemishes by fighting bacteria. So, by eating these spices daily, you are not just improving your internal health, you are literally slowing down the aging process on your face. It is time to take control of your health. Imagine if you could reduce inflammation, boost your brain, protect your heart, and even fight cancer with just one change. This is your sign to stop ignoring your spice rack and start using it. Watch the full video to see exactly how to combine these three spices for maximum effect. The recipe is at the end. Finally, we cannot forget cinnamon. This is the sweet spice of longevity. We usually throw it in our coffee or oatmeal. But the healthiest people know it is a tool for blood sugar control. Cinnamon works in multiple ways to lower blood sugar. It inhibits enzymes like alpha-glucosidase, which slows down the breakdown of carbs and prevents a massive spike in glucose after you eat. It also seems to improve insulin sensitivity, allowing your cells to use sugar more efficiently. The research specifically points to Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, as the safer choice because it contains less coumarin, a compound that can damage the liver. The power of these spices is not just in their individual strengths. When combined, they have a synergistic effect. Studies found that those who consumed a variety of spices daily had better gut health, reduced inflammation, and better metabolic scores. Gut health is the new frontier of medicine. A healthy gut microbiome is associated with better immunity, mental health, and a longer life. Spices like these act as fuel for your good gut bacteria, helping them thrive. But here is the most important part: consistency. This is where most people fail. They try something for a week, don't see immediate results, and give up. That is not how healing works. The healthiest people on earth are not perfect. They don't eat superfoods every single day. They don't go to the gym for 3 hours. They just do small, simple things consistently. They add a pinch of this and a dash of that to their meals. They make it a habit. Over years, those small habits compound into massive results. It is the compound effect of daily nutrition. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't brush your teeth once and expect them to stay clean forever. You do it every day. Your health is exactly the same. You cannot eat healthy for one day and expect to live to 100. You have to build the habit. And these spices make it so easy. They are affordable, accessible, and delicious. There is no excuse. So, how do you start? It is simple. Add a teaspoon of turmeric to your scrambled eggs. Stir some ginger and cinnamon into your smoothie. Make a golden tea, milk, turmeric, ginger, and a pinch of black pepper. Remember, you are not cooking dinner, you are building a defense system. Take a look at the blue zones, places like Okinawa or Ikaria, where people live longer than anyone else. Spices are not an afterthought, they are a staple. They eat things like longevity stew, filled with garlic, fennel, and olive oil, all of which work together to heal the body. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. You are at your doctor's appointment. The doctor looks at your blood work and says, "Everything looks perfect. You are healthier than people half your age." How would that feel? How would it feel to have the energy to play with your grandkids, to travel, to enjoy life without pain and medication? That future is entirely in your hands. It starts with a single decision. It starts today. So, I challenge you to do this. Take 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a half teaspoon of ginger, and a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix them with a pinch of black pepper. Add it to your morning smoothie, your oatmeal, or even just warm water with a little honey. That is your daily health shot. It takes 2 minutes. 2 minutes to protect your brain, your heart, and your cells. Stop waiting for a miracle. The miracle is already in your kitchen. You have been sitting on the solution your whole life without even knowing it. The healthiest people on earth don't have a secret. They just have a simple, ancient routine that works. And now, you know it too. Please do not let this information sit in your brain and disappear. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. If you care about your family, share this video. Write in the comments, yes, if you will start adding these spices to your diet today. The power to heal is in your hands. Don't let this information go to waste. Share it with your mother, your father, your friends. Spread the word. We can change the health of our generation, one meal at a time. This is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is about doing something small every day that adds up to a huge difference over a lifetime. So, go ahead. Open that spice cabinet. Take out the turmeric, the ginger, and the cinnamon. Use them today. Use them tomorrow. Make them a part of your life. And watch what happens. Your joints will feel better. Your mind will feel sharper. Your energy will skyrocket. You will feel like a new person. And the best part? You didn't spend a fortune. You didn't fall for a gimmick. You just went back to the basics. And that, my friend, is the real secret to longevity. In conclusion, you do not need to move to a remote island to live a long, healthy life. You just need to look in your spice cabinet. Turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon. They fight inflammation, protect your brain, and balance your blood sugar. It is the oldest trick in the book, and science proves it works. Start today. Drink the golden tea. Eat the spiced stew. Your future self will thank you.